the internet is fine.
Yeah, no, today, no, mine is not. Mine is not. I have problems with it. Okay, can you see this picture now, guys? Can you see it? We are gonna work.
Yes.
Good. We are gonna work with poetry. We are gonna work with poems. Okay. If you look at the picture, what do you think the poem is gonna be about? Who can tell me, Adrian? Can you tell me, please?
About rabbits.
About rabbits. Okay. What about rabbits? The way that they grow, what they eat, how they live. What do you think, Paula Samaniego? Paula Samaniego, what? Please, could you open the cameras, please? I want to see your faces. We are always with the cameras off. Okay, Paula Samaniego, tell me. It's Adrian says that the poem is gonna be about rabbits. What kind of thing do you are gonna find in a poem about rabbits, for example?
And they has a happy.
Okay, the way how happy they are. Okay, thank you, Luciana. What do you think that we are gonna find in this poem?
The life to the rabbits.
The rabbit's life could be. Thank you, Matthias. What do you think we are gonna find in this poem?
Rabbits.
I know we are talking about rabbits, but what about rabbits?
What they eat or where they live.
Okay, thank you, Matthias. What they eat or where they live. Valentina, what do you think is gonna be about?
What do they do? Maybe.
Maybe what they do. Okay, it could be. Adrian, thank you, Valentina. Yes, Adrian.
I think that the poem is about how the rabbit jump.
Okay, good. How they jump. Okay, let's see if it is about it is so. Question: could you describe this cover, please, Matthias? Could you describe the cover? This is the cover of the book. This is the cover. Oh, this is the cover. Could you describe it, please, Matthias? What do you see in that cover?
I see 3 rabbits like jumping in the grass.
Okay, rabbit jumping or hopping on the grass. Okay, thank you. What else? Do you see colors there?
Yes, like green on sky blue.
Okay, yeah, okay, very good. So it says that we are going to read about poetry. What is poetry? What is the difference between a prose and a poetry? Or what is poetry? How do we know that we are reading poetry? Look at this. Look at this part. Last year, I got a rabbit. Last year, I got a rabbit. Its ears are pink and white. Its nose is soft and black and damp. It sleeps with me at night. Last year, I got a rabbit. Its ears are pink and white. What am I doing, guys? What's this? Everybody do it, feel it. Everybody.
You're clapping.
I know, I'm clapping, good. Last year, I got a rabbit. Its ears are pink and white. Everybody do it. Last year, I got a rabbit. Its ears are pink and white. Now, say it with me. Last year, I got a rabbit. Do it. Its ears are pink and white. I cannot hear you.
Last year I got a
Come on, 1, 2, 3. Last year. I cannot hear you.
Years ago, a rabbit.
Here,
got a rabbit.
Here I got a rabbit.
Ears are pink
Ears are
and
pink
white.
and white.
nose
Its
is
nose
Very
is
good.
soft and black
Soft
and damp.
lips with me and black.
Stop.
It lives with me.
Okay, very good.
With
Now, everybody together. Okay, now can you see how difficult it is for people that record music and
Okay.
dancing and those things? Have you seen them? It's difficult, yeah? Especially online, yeah? Have you watched those things that they, for example, an orchestra playing at the same time? Have you heard them? It's, okay, now let's try to do it. Everybody together, everybody with me. 1, 2, 3. Last year, I cannot hear you. I want to hear.
I got
Rabbit.
rabbit.
Its
A
ears,
rabbit.
its ears are pink.
Ears
Are
are
pink and white.
White.
Its nose
are white.
and black.
Its nose
Do it.
Its nose is soft and
Nose
black.
is so
and damp.
black and damp.
It sleeps me at night.
lives with me.
It lives with me at
It
night.
live with me
Oh, come on.
night.
Gosh.
It lives with me.
No va a poder salir a la calle a pedir plata.
It lives with me at night.
Okay, very good. Everybody should do. We are gonna practice, okay? That's good. So, what did we do with this? What is this? When you do follow something like that, what's that? What's that, guys? What is the word for that? When I say follow my pam 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 pam, what's that? What do we call that? In Spanish, what is that? Creak, 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 creak.
Teacher, I cannot hear you so clearly. Teacher,
Okay.
I cannot hear you so clearly, teacher.
Sorry, the internet is not right. I cannot do anything about it. I cannot help it. Okay, so what we were talking, what is that when we said we say those things, guys? What makes you feel that this is a poem? Why is it a poem? What do you hear? For example, look at this. What was this that we were doing? What is this? When I solo pam, 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 pam. What is that? Guys, what do you call that?
Tempo. Clapping. Clapping.
I
Rhythm.
know you are
Clapping.
clapping, but what
Moviendo.
doing this? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is this? What is that, guys? In music, the people that play music, you need to follow
Oh,
that.
profe, no me sabía el nombre.
What is
Tempo. Tempo.
El
Yeah.
compás. El compás.
Okay.
El compás.
Yeah, that's
Tempo.
right.
Ajá.
And what all those words together, they follow one word. What is that? When you give the time, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 1. 1, 2, 3, that is another one. 1, 2, 1, that is for music. 1, 2. When
Rhythm.
you follow, that is the rhythm. You need the rhythm. Do you remember that? We have learned it. In the poem, you need rhythm.
Yes, that's what I said.
When you read a book, When you read a book, you don't say, or scientific book, you don't follow rhythm, yep, do you? When you read science, when you read geography, when you read
No.
history, do you follow rhythm? No, that is a prose, okay? But we can give rhythm if we want to. In that case, when we give rhythm, that is the poem. And there is another thing, listen to this. Look at this word, rabbit. Look at the word rabbit. Rabbit and night. Oh, sorry, not rabbit, white. White, not rabbit. What happened with white and night? White, night. What's that? What happened with the word white, night? Pet, bet, bed, pet. What do you hear? What do you hear, guys? For example, when I tell you drink, sleep, eat, light, spotlight. What happened with the end of those words? For example, let me see. Look at this. Pet.
They end in the same letters.
Who can give me another word like that, similar? Bed, pet, get. What else? Or as we did now with
Net. And damp.
okay. What about
Wet.
white,
Wet.
white,
Met.
white?
Met.
What happened with these words? What about bed, pet, get?
They have
They have, I beg your pardon, who is speaking?
They have the same pronunciation in the.
Aha, good. At the end of the word, at the end of the word, they have the same sound. Good, fantastic. They are rhyming. They are rhyming. Can you see these guys now? Do you see this? What is poetry? You see these guys? Oh no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so here you can see that it says rhyme and rhythm. Okay, so you can notice the difference with between rhyme and rhythm. Yep, rhyme is the correspondence of words and syllables. They are rhyming. For example, bed, pet, and rhythm is the pattern of the poem marked by a stress. The stress of the syllables, okay? We have them, but I am explaining you that this is the rhythm as we did in the poem, okay? That is what it means, okay? And what is poetry? Could you read it, please, Isaac? Could you read what poetry is? Isaac?
Poetry.
Isaac Espinosa, please read what poetry is. Can you see it? Can you see the concept of poetry? I am sharing that. Can you see it? Adrian, can you see the poem? What I'm explaining, what poetry is, can you see it?
The rhyme.
My question.
White and night.
Listen to me, Adrian. What can you see now? I am sharing something different. What can you see now?
I see the poem of the rabbit.
Okay, so let me see. Yeah. Stop sharing now. Let's share another thing now. Okay, thank you, Adrian. That's what I was asking. Okay, Isaac, could you read what poetry is?
Yes.
Read it, please.
Poetry is a collection of
is a collection of words that express an emotion of or idea, sometimes with a specific meaning, sound, or rhythm.
Okay, very good. When we talk about the sound, what are we talking about, Valentina? When we talk about the sound,
Rhythm.
the rhyming. That is the rhyme, and then is the rhythm. The rhythm is this. Ta, 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 ta. That's the rhythm of my music. That's the rhythm of my poem, okay? I am explaining the rhythm here, but in the poem, it depends on the stress of the syllables. That is different, okay? But you have a close idea of what it is, okay? Now, that is the words in the poem. We want to try to demonstrate what, Luciana, when you write or when you read a poem, how do you feel? What kind of poems have you read? Luciana Leon. Luciana, when you read a poem, have you ever read a poem?
Yes.
Okay, how do you feel when you read a poem?
Emotions
Okay, you can say emotions.
and a specific rhythm in a one emotion.
Okay.
Emotion.
Okay. Oh, good. What you said now. When you read, okay, you feel emotions and read them at the same time. Yes, that's true. Okay. That is what a poet makes. So can you tell me, who wants to tell me what is the purpose of a poet? The person who writes the poem. What is the purpose of the poet? Who can tell me? When you write a poem, what do you want to show? Or what does a poet want to show? What do you think he wants to do? Yes, who wants to tell me? Please, you have to participate. We are gonna work a lot with this way. Yes, tell me.
Express emotions.
It expresses emotions, okay? Thank you. Amelie Gonzalez, what is the purpose of a poet? Why does a poet want to write a poem?
Express the feels.
Express the feelings. What else? Okay, express feelings. Thank you, Amelie. Alejandra Soasti, another thing. What kind of feelings? Excuse me?
Que rimen las palabras. Si es un poema que debe de rimar las palabras, ¿no?
I cannot hear anything. When you talk about
Que
feelings,
debe de rimar.
what kind of feelings?
No sé.
Alejandra, I cannot hear anything. What kind of feelings?
Okay.
What are feelings, Alejandra? Give me examples of feelings.
No sé.
What?
No sé.
Okay, thank you. Who can help Alejandra, please? Paula, can you give
Me.
examples of feelings?
Happy.
Happiness, what
Happy,
else? Good.
sad,
Good.
angry.
Excellent, Paula. That's great. Angry, sad, okay? Alejandra, I hope that you have heard that. Okay, those kind of things. Even anger, yes, Paula, when you can make a poem when you're angry, yes or no? Possible.
Yes.
Yes, of course, you can do it. So, the poet's purpose is share feelings, joy, anger. Paula, look at this. Anger, sadness, fear, wonder. Okay? You can tell a story. We are going to read telling a story. Sometimes when you read history, it's not a poem, but you can make a poem of a history. We are going to see that. You can send a message. Okay? Good. So those are the purposes of the, now let's listen to the poem. Let's listen to the poem. Listen to the rhythm and check the rhyme, please. Okay?
The Rabbit, written by Dinah Anastasio, illustrated by Angela Kanstra Jacobson. Last year, I got a rabbit. Its ears are pink and white. Its nose is soft and black and damp. It sleeps with me at night. At first, I didn't have a clue of what my pet should eat, or if I need to buy a leash to walk him down the street. I hadn't guessed that rabbits could be taught to come and go from cage to lap and back again, but now I've come to know. Rabbits are the best of pets. They're gentle and quite clever. With time and patience, they can learn to conquer each endeavor. So now it's 1 year later, I've learned how to tell if my rabbit's happy and if he's sick or well. I bet you've guessed my secret. I learned how in a book. The title was Your Rabbit. That's it. That's all it took. So I bet rabbits I had. Last year, I got a rabbit.
Okay, what happened here? What happened with her? What do you understand in this stanza? This is a stanza. All these,
Ears are pink and white.
all this is a stanza, and this,
Its nose is soft and
this,
black
oh,
and
come on. Spotlight. Okay, let me see. Okay, all this is a stanza. No se me
it
conecta.
sleeps with me.
No me deja. Okay, so can you see my mouse? Can you see my mouse?
First, I did.
Guys, do you see my mouse?
No.
No,
No.
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 I see the image of the poem of what is of the post propose.
Oh,
What do
okay.
poems do?
Okay, I forget.
Or if I need to buy a leaf to walk him.
Now, can you see my mouse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All this is a stanza, okay? All these, oh gosh. All these, sorry, all these, we call a stanza. Stanza, no, wait. We call this stanza, okay? And each line, all these parts, we call verse. Each one of these, each line, okay? Each line is a verse. Wait a minute. Okay. So, each line is a verse. Each line, this. And all the lines together, 1, 2, 3, 4, they are called stanza. Yep. Do I explain myself? All this is the stanza. All this is the stanza. Okay, all of this. And I don't know what 4 is this. Yep. Wait. Okay. All this is the stanza, okay? That is a stanza. And each line is the verse, okay? Each line is the verse. Okay, this is the verse, each line. Okay, Luciana, can you read a verse, please? Could you read a verse?
At first, I didn't have a clue.
Okay, very good. That is a verse. Valentina, what is the stanza?
Are all the lines are all the verse?
All the verses. That's right. Perfect. Yeah. So that is what we call it like that in a poem. Now, what happened in this situation? What is the information of the poet here? He wants to tell us something. What is it? What does he want to tell? Who has the idea? Amelie, do you have the idea? Please. Okay, let's do this part. The first one. Amelie, could you read it with rhythm, please? Read it with me. Last year, I got a rabbit. Amelie.
Last year I got a rabbit.
Listen to me. Listen to the rhythm. Last year, I got a rabbit. Repeat.
Last year I got a rabbit.
Yeah, 3 beats. Its ears are pink and white.
It nest is soft and black and clamp.
No, the second verse, please, Emily. The second verse. Its ears are pink and white.
Its ears and pink and white.
Its ears. Okay, very good. So, what happened with this person? What did she buy last year? What did she get last year, Amelie? What did the girl get last year? What? Tell me.
Rima.
What did the girl get last year? What did she get? What is this? What is this, Amelie?
A rabbit.
What is this, Amelie?
A rabbit.
A rabbit, okay? So she got a rabbit, okay? That is the message in this part. And does he describe, thank you, Amelie. Does the poet, Amelie, does the poet describe the rabbit, Isaac? Isaac?
The rabbit that have ears pink and white. The rabbit, its ears are pink and white.
Excellent. That is the description. Yeah, that is the message of.
And its nose is soft and black and black.
Very good. You see how he described? He didn't say, I have a rabbit that has pink and white ears. It's not so. No, he made it in a rhythm and rhyming, and that is what makes the poem. Okay, let's continue with the next part. Thank you, Isaac.
Last year, I got a rabbit. Its ears are pink and white. Its nose is soft and black and damp. It sleeps with me at night. At first, I didn't have a clue of what my pet should eat, or if I need to buy a leash to walk him down the street.
Okay.
I hadn't guessed. At first,
Okay, Adrian, can you help me with this part? What is the message of the poet here? Look at this. Look at this.
They eat the same thing.
Is it normal? Does a rabbit eat? What is this? What is he eating? What are they eating?
Pizza.
A pizza.
A rabbit cannot eat pizza.
Yeah, so what is the problem here? What problem does the girl have? It says, at first I didn't have a clue. A clue, what is clue? It's to have an idea of something. At first I didn't have a clue of what my pet should eat. Or if I needed to buy a leash, what is a leash? What is a leash, guys? You use it for the dogs when you walk him. Yes?
Correa.
Yes, that's it. Okay, that is a leash. So, do you think that the rabbits need leash? A leash?
No.
No. So,
No.
so what is the message of the poet here? What happened with the girl? What was the problem?
She didn't have.
That she gives the rabbit
she
food
gave
that
it
he cannot eat.
Of how to train like.
So what is the problem? What did you say, Isaac? You said something. Isaac, what did you say?
That she didn't have a clue of what and how to
What does
like
it mean?
that.
What does it mean she
She
didn't have a clue?
like a.
What does it mean she didn't have a clue? I understand, you understand what happened, but can you explain it with other words? What does it mean she didn't have a clue?
Of what?
Matia Flores, understand? Can you help me?
Like the girl doesn't have an idea how to care the rabbit.
Excellent. She didn't have any idea of how to take care of her rabbit. Yeah, she gave a pizza and she wanted to buy a leash for the rabbit. Terrible, yes? So maybe let's see what happened, how she solved the problem. That is what you are gonna read, okay? Tomorrow we are gonna continue reading the poem and find out how she solved the problem, okay? The moment that you have time, read the poem and record it, but not now, because you are in classes, you are in exams, okay? Not now. But if you have time, try to do it. If not, we are going to continue working with this and checking vocabulary and trying to understand this poem, guys. So it was a pleasure. Thank you so much. Please, this is a way to practice. This is a way you have to practice pronunciation and when you read the book and you record it. Okay? Second question. So what do you think is gonna happen at the end? How is she gonna learn how to take care of the rabbit? What do you think? Crick, crick. What do you think? Alejandra Soasti. What do you think that is going to happen? Alejandra Soasti, what is going to happen at the end? Can you tell me?
Sí, que la niña presentaba su primer.
Please, could you speak English, Alejandra? Please. What is going to happen? Is she going to learn by reading, by asking people, by, I don't know, making the poor rabbit get a stomachache? How do you think? With through experience? Alejandra, by reading, by asking people, or through experience? How is she gonna learn? Alejandra Soasti, Valentina? How do you think that she's going to learn?
Maybe by asking people.
Maybe by asking people. Thank you so much, Valentina. Another idea?
Investigate.
Maybe investigating by reading and those things. Tomorrow, we are gonna see what happened. Thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. We're gonna work at this. Okay? Bye, guys.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, see you.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, guys.
Teacher.
Bye.
We'll leave the meeting.
Yeah, you leave the meeting. Yes. Yes, please.
Bye.
Bye.